Our team consisted of Stephen Call, Tanner Cook, and Jason Baugh. Our project was the Armadillo. We were sponsored by Nathan Harris, who was also our project mentor. Our faculty mentor was Seth Martin, and we did this for our senior capstone project in the winter of 2019. Nathan Harris is in charge of the concrete canoe. As of now, they are using a jigsaw to cut out their frame, but they were hoping to be able to do this with a CNC router. We looked at benchmarks to get an idea. We have the Goliath, which is compact but may be difficult to be accurate, the Lowrider, and the Maslow. We decided to go with the Goliath concept, and so these are our CAD models that we used. Our first prototype was right here. We 3D printed wheels and put rubber bands on them to test if the motors were even strong enough to move the router. Once we found out they were, we moved forward to zip tying the motors to a plastic piece to see if it would roll around. We used NEMA 17s with a 100-to-1 gear ratio and an Arduino with RAMs, shield, and an LCD screen. We manufactured as many parts in-house as we could to save on cost. Our first build was the motors being sandwiched between two pieces of HDPE, and then everything else being mounted around it. We found that it was slipping because there was a buildup of sawdust around the wheels, and so we 3D printed a vacuum nozzle to pulp the sawdust to help with that. We also saw that both wheels were not touching, and so we put counterweights on the outside to put the wheels farther down on the ground and to increase our friction coefficient. This, we can see it cutting. It moves very slow to keep it accurate. And you can see the omnidirectional wheels allow it to move both directions. Recommendations: we would recommend using an aluminum wheels with a larger rubber piece, making the frame out of aluminum or a piece of sheet metal that would allow it not to bow, mounting the wheels close to the router so that you didn't have as much bending, and then if you upgraded the bit to a spiral or a helical router bit, and then if you added tracking towers, you would be able to have it position itself better. We would like to give a special thanks to Brother Harris for allowing us to do this project for him.